So we're gonna sand this.
Okay, so that's the shape you've drawn. Okay, well, get sanding.
Okay.
Mind your fingers. How you getting on? How you getting on? So look. That's pretty good. Okay, a little bit more sanding on here, I think, and then we'll make the sandbox. So this is the wood former that he carved himself yesterday. It had a little knot in it which had to fill, but we may put a bit more filler in that. But he carved this himself just in in less than half an hour, I think. Pretty good. So we'll put this in the sandbox and we'll cast it in bronze. Okay, you're going to cut that? Okay. Got it all lined up. Perfect. Okay. Turn it around, put the end in. No, keep the same face down, that's it. So you pre-drilled the holes, yeah? Perfect. Yep. That's enough. Next. This looks like an advert for DeWalt.
Yeah.
I do like their 20-volt system. So how's the box coming?
Really well. It's done.
Okay, so talk to me about it.
So we have these latches on the side. pull it up and they latch on.
Okay.
You tighten them by screwing it. And then we also have these to make sure that it lines up.
So the two halves of the mould meet up absolutely exactly.
And then you just
Clamp it up like that.
clamp it up.
And I noticed these, there's not many screws in that top, so the top's coming off when we do the actual moulding, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's next?
Well, we have to heat up the forge.
So
And then with metal in.
what metal are we using?
Bronze.
So we don't have any bronze.
Yeah, we'll have to make it out of copper and tin.
Okay, so what's the recipe?
88% copper and 12% tin.
Okay, so we're just going to weigh those and then put them in the smelter, melt it, and make your knife.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, let's go. Okay, so we got some copper ingots that we smelted a while ago. We got some tin ingots. So let's measure this one. We're going to work in grams because it's easier
Okay.
than imperial. 152 grams, 160, 163, 157, 161, 160. Okay, let's just make sure that's 0. Okay, 152. 152. So we would need the whole lot to weigh 1,256. Yeah, something like that. So we're going to need 1,100 and a little bit. Yeah. So 950. Now we've got a bucket of copper wire here. We've collected. A little bit of copper there. Add that. Some more. 1,107. 1,107. Hold on. I think that may be
Ideal.
I think that let's add just a little bit more for the weight of, that's too much for the weight of the shellac and everything on that. Just a little bit. Okay, 1,109. Let's have a quick look at that. So hold on. I think that's going to be good. Okay, so we're going to melt this down, and then if we add the tin to it, we've got 1,260, 1,261. So if we go 1,261 times 0.88 is 1,109, which is exactly what we've got. So that and that should make the bronze, and it should be enough for your little knife. And some left over. You want to make some more pirate coins?
Yeah.
Make some more pirate coins. Okay, let's get the smelter up and running and get going. So you're getting it all smoothed and tamped in.
Yep.
Okay, so make sure you don't hit the little V bits. Okay, I think we're nearly ready to put the knife in it. So that's the silica powder to make the two halves not stick together. Okay, and the knife's in there. Okay, looking good. Okay.
Straight up and down.
Okay, let's fill it with sand. Let's stick those screws back in. Right, let me do it. Let me do this because we're going to try and do it a bit quicker. Shouldn't need to actually put this lid back on actually, but let's see how this works. Pretty well. So now we've got to ease that knife out of there. Hold on.
Tweezers or something? Separated from sand.
Yeah, it's going to muck it up. Okay. Right. So now we want a little hole here and a hole here. Get down to the wood. Okay, it's all the way down. Another one here. So this lets the it flow out the other way. Okay. And we need to cut a little channel. Okay, and here. This is going to just be letting air out this side. So it's like that. Okay. Without it all falling apart. Put it together. Gently take these out. No, you don't want it falling
Find
down
your
inside.
holes.
So we've got anything that falls down in there is going to end up in the mould. So we want to just do that. And that's just let air out anyway, so that's okay. You happy with that?
Yeah, very.
Let's have a look. So there's our little funnel, and that's our little air hole. Okay, the bronze is cooking. We just need to give it a little stir once it's all molten. Okay. Okay, Mike, kill the thing. Stay there still.
Okay. Boxes. Light.
Come up out this hole. Don't know what happened there. Let's see if we can put it down there. Okay, well I don't know whether this is going to have worked or not. Because it didn't flow up out of the other hole. Okay. Well, let's let that cool down. And we'll see what happens. Ooh, that's going to blow my concrete up if I get that on there.
Okay.
Well, got it melted in my little handle. What do you think, Sterling?
I think it may work.
I'm kind of, oh,
Needs work. I think I can see something. Oh, yeah, I see something. I see something.
I'm trying to get it apart without dropping all the stuff all over the place.
Oh!
Hold on. I'm trying to.
Yes! Didn't get the tip, but
Well, we can shape it so that it's yeah, it didn't quite get to the tip, but look at that. Okay, I didn't think it was going to work.
I didn't either.
I thought we were, but that's, I mean, that's really, that is absolutely. Hold on, mind out. I'm going to
Oh,
put
okay.
it there because that thing's hot. Look at that.
I like
That
it.
is impressive. Okay.
I felt like it wasn't going to work.
I didn't think it was. I thought when I didn't see it flying to the tip, I thought we were done for.
Take it down here.
Okay. Okay, so here it is. So we're going to cut this off here, and then he's going to have to sand all this. As you see, we didn't get the sharp tip he was after, but we can just make it a rounded tip knife instead of a pointed tip knife, because I think if we cut this back to make the pointy tip, the blade will all become a bit too short. So but other than that, that's pretty good. I mean, it's not porous. I got a little blow there, but I mean, even the ancient Greeks, all of their bronze has got pit holes like that in it, but the blade doesn't have any in. I mean, it's just perfect. So I'll let him clean this up, and that'll be done. Nice to see you using the soft jaws. You're not going to mark it. Bronze is actually really tough. Use the whole length of the saw, that's good. How are you getting on with that?
Good.
A little bit more, yeah.
Mhm.
So what are you going to do? You're going to leave the handle grained
Yeah, and then we're gonna polish it.
and polish the blade, yeah? Okay. Okay. Takes ages to sand them down nicely, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just hold it on it. Be gentle. So you finished polishing it?
Yeah.
So you just polished the blade, yeah?
Mhm.
Not the...
No, not the handle.
Let's have a quick look. See what you're looking at. That's really pretty. Yeah. I mean, the problem with cast bronze, it's got lots of little air pockets and little air holes in it, so you'll never get it perfect. Not the way we do it. So nice job. Let me have a look. Just that's well done.